Hey folks, welcome back to another great episode of Lunch with Doug. I'm your host, Dangerous Doug Harper. Today's episode is the Blackthorn Pizza episode. We're going to be talking about my upcoming gig there and just a little bit about Blackthorn Pizza. It's a great, and pub, pizza and pub I should say. It's a great place and we'll be talking about that coming up. But before we get into that, I want to make sure you know who makes this podcast possible, and those are as follows. All these great places in Nevada, Missouri: Nana Marie's, 121 North Main Street; Bell's Boutique and the Second Edition Shop, 500 East Cherry Street; Harry Frog Graphics, 150 North Commercial Street; Andrew D. McNair at the Art Shop, 104 East Cherry Street, or AndrewDMcNair.com. The Zone Nutrition, 14180 East US Highway 54, that is next to Mr. D's in Nevada. J&R Home Store, 118 West Walnut, and the Woodshed Music, downtown, 129 North Main Street, again in Nevada, Missouri. Thank you for spending your lunchtime with me. I'm Dangerous Doug Harper, your host, and today's episode, again, is the Blackthorn Pizza and Pub. For more than 25 years, the concept has been brewing. The underground music scene has finally went mainstream, and the Local Ear magazine is here to tell you all about the subculture surrounding it. New music, interviews, and reviews from upcoming local, regional, and indie bands, skateboarding punks, the BMX scene, vinyl lovers, video game talks, scene kids, open mic night comedy circuit, subculture fashion, and so much more. It's all packed into the newest in-print subscription-based magazine, Local Ear. Learn more and join the underground subculture today at www.localearmagazine.com. Well, hello folks. Dangerous Doug Harper here on Lunch with Doug with you today. Once again, thanks for spending your lunchtime with me. Today we're going to be talking about Blackthorn Pizza and Pub, and specifically the upcoming gig, April 8th, that I will be performing there. So, not that you have to come on the night that I'm there, but of course I would super appreciate that, because it's always great. Now, not concerned that it's not going to be a great night, because Joplin always does me well. I don't know what the special connection is between me and Joplin, but the Joplin folk always support the Dangerous Doug wholeheartly, and I'm always overwhelmed with the love I get from Joplin, Missouri. And the radio play, back in the day, they used to play one of the tunes, Rabbit Ears, one of my songs on the radio, a bunch up there, and that, of course, couldn't hurt. And then back when Hastings was around, used to sell a lot of music up there and t-shirts and all kinds of things out of Hastings, and who knows who bought them, but they disappeared off the racks and I got money, so it was a fantastic arrangement. And back then, I didn't do a lot of gigs in Joplin. This is a newer thing that I'm actually doing more live shows in the Joplin area. But back a few years ago, I wasn't in Joplin a whole lot playing. But so I don't know what. I think it was, like I say, it was a venue thing. Really, there's just there's always lots of venues, but recently, I say recently, I don't know how many years now, I've known Mel, the owner of Blackthorn, via the internet, and mutual friends and whatnot, and just been watching the whole thing. And I've visited the place, of course, for shows. And I've played there, and it's just a fantastic place. As a customer, this is what you want to know. As a consumer, why would you go to Blackthorn Pizza and Pub? Because it is, it is good in every way. And I'm not just saying this because this is a venue I'm playing at. Over the years, honestly, really, I could pretty much play wherever I wanted to play. I've got, 25 plus years into music, and I know people pretty well everywhere. So it wouldn't be too difficult to get in just about wherever I wanted to play. So I'm real selective of choosing the venues that I think work really well for what I do. Blackthorn is a very diverse venue, so they do a lot of different things. They are accommodating to a lot of different stuff. Very welcoming venue, and I think that's what I like about them, because they have a variety of styles, a variety of tastes, a variety of people, just very accepting to everybody and what they do. So that's very cool about the venue. So when you go in there, the people are just really awesome. First and foremost, we'll talk about the pizza. The pizza is fantastic. It is, so they've got a delicious product right out the gate. The pizza's great. It is awesome. You'll love it. You'll want more. The staff, the people who work there are fantastic. The bartenders are awesome. Bartender, wait staff, whatever you want to call them. The sound guys are cool. The door people are cool. Everybody's just cool. It's 10 out of 10 kind of deal. They're awesome. The customers, the other people you're going to run into and mingle with in there are fantastic. So you got great product. You got great, staff. You got cool people to hang out with. And then on top of it, let's throw you the big blow. It is an Irish pub. They have a huge selection of beers. So you got this gigantic selection, all types of stuff. If there's not something you don't like in there, you can't find something that you like, you just, I don't know. I think they said they had, I don't want to repeat it, but there's a lot. There's a lot of beers on tap. I'll just say that. I don't know how many, but it's a lot. So you got a lot of selection. You got good product. You got all these things kicking it, plus, that make this place just absolutely fantastic to be at. Atmosphere's cool. Lighting's cool, I just can't say enough about it. So let's tell you where it's at. It's Blackthorn Pizza and Pub. If you have not been there, please visit very soon. Let them know you heard about it on Lunch with Doug. They are at 510 South Joplin Avenue in Joplin, Missouri. And they are, once again, they're awesome. I think most days, I'm not got it in front of me, but most days I think they open up around 4 p.m. I could be wrong on some of that, depending on the day. I know the kitchen stays open till about 10 p.m. The show, for my night, let's talk about that. I know the kitchen stays open till about 10 p.m. My show starts at 10 p.m. I know it is 21 plus after 10 p.m. I don't know during the daytime. I assume you can get in there and probably be, just restaurant type stuff during the daytime. Though I have never really visited during the daytime. Like, I've always been there in the evenings. So I don't know as much about that. So you can I would point you to their Facebook page to kind of feel out some more information on those kind of things. Follow up with that. Plus, you got to go like them for sure. That way you can get notifications and all that jazz. So, that's pretty much what I know about it. And I've been wanting to have Mel on the show, so eventually we'll have Mel on the show. I don't know that I'll get her on before the April 8th event, but hopefully we'll have her on the show sometime. We can talk more about Blackthorn. But honestly, what this whole engagement is just, I want you to go out, like their Facebook page, and I definitely want you to go to a show, whether it's my show or whether it's someone else's show, because all the shows are fantastic there. They do a number of different things, music and other shows, not just music shows, but they have, other shows and such going on up there as well, and different things. So just check it out. There's something for everyone there at Blackthorn, and I promise you will not be disappointed with the pizza. That is an A+++ there. And you will not be disappointed with the selection of beer, and you will not be disappointed with the people who serve you there. This is a fantastic place. I could not say nicer things about it or more great things. I definitely, if I had to give it a rating out of 10, it would be a 10 out of 10. It's a fantastic place. And I've never been disappointed on all my visits there. I have just been completely satisfied. I completely had a great time. And just always wanted to go back or, quite frankly, stay longer than I could. So, I was always like, yeah, I'd like to be here longer. This is a great place. These are great people. So that's what I know about Blackthorn. My show. Please come to the venue sometime, like I said, and see a show. But also, please come to my show if you are in the area at that time. April 8th. It's a Friday night, April 8th. It is at 10 p.m. Starts at 10 p.m. There's 3 entertainers, myself, David Byerly, and then we're going to have a to-be-announced guest that will announce that night. You'll find out who kind of starts the show out that night. We'll be bringing someone along. We're solo. We're each going to be solo performers. Now, we might sit in with each other. There might be a couple tunes where, like, Dave gets up with me for a song or two, but primarily it's singer-songwriter, one-person kind of show. And we're doing our own music, of course. It's one of the things that I love about Blackthorn Pizza and Pub. They promote the original musician, artists that are writing their own songs and creating music and such, and that's a big thing. And I know they also have a open mic songwriter night down there. You can find out some more information about that again at that Facebook page. Go to Blackthorn Pizza and Pub Facebook page, like them, definitely, and get on there, the loop of what's going on down there. So April 8th, that's when I'll be there. Dangerous Doug Harper, myself, David Byerly, and a to-be-announced artist as well that night that will announce. Basically, you'll know when you get there, you'll see them. They'll come out on stage and we'll be like, this is who's here. So another one of our songwriter friends will be with us. So good stuff. It's going to be great. I know it's a $5 cover charge. Like I said, it is 21 and up, and music will start at 10 p.m. So, but go ahead and get there a little early. Get you a good seat, because I know we're going to have a good crowd. I was just up in Webb City a few weeks ago. It was fantastic. The place was, I think, pretty much every seat in the house was full. Had a great show. Everybody had a really great time. And I know some of those folks are probably coming up for the show as well. And I know Dave has some friends, of course, and we both have some friends. So it should be a pretty good night and a lot of fun people and just a great night. So come up and see it April 8th at Blackthorn Pizza and Pub. That's April 8th, 2022, 10 p.m. $5 cover. That's at Blackthorn Pizza and Pub, 510 South Joplin Avenue in fantastic Joplin, Missouri. That's all I got to say about that, folks. Thanks for spending your lunchtime with me. I'm Dangerous Doug Harper. This has been the Blackthorn Pizza and Pub episode, made possible from Nana Marie's at 121 North Main in Nevada, Missouri, Bell's Boutique and the Second Edition Shop, 500 East Cherry Street, Nevada, Missouri, Harry Frog Graphics, 150 North Commercial Street, Nevada, Missouri, Andrew D. McNair at the Art Shop, 104 East Cherry Street, or AndrewDMcNair.com, and he is also in Nevada, Missouri. Zone Nutrition, 14180 East US Highway 54, next to Mr. D's in Nevada, Missouri. J&R Home Store, 118 West Walnut, that's on the north side of the Nevada Square, Nevada, Missouri, of course, and Woodshed Music, 129 North Main, downtown Nevada, Missouri. Thank you for spending your lunchtime with me. I'm Dangerous Doug Harper, and I will see you again on another great episode of Lunch with Doug very soon, or I'll see you April 8th at Blackthorn Pizza and Pub in Joplin, Missouri.